What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Destiny Marie, or dessxmx. Today I want to talk to you guys about a serious, very serious topic, and that is, yes, high school. But before I do that, I want to get a little more comfy. You know, I've been in this dress all day, so let me change it to a hoodie real quick because we're about to get serious. All right, actually I'm kind of hot in a hoodie. Let me go change. Hi you guys, I know I look crazy. It's literally the day after this video is being filmed and I'm like editing it. I just want to like clarify that this video is literally all over the place. Like, I was just saying the things that were coming to mind. So I'm so sorry. I love you guys so much. Hi you guys. So I was getting a lot of requests to like do this kind of video. Well, I'm gonna do freshman, sophomore, junior. I can't really do senior because I'm going into senior year. Okay, so first of all, high school passes by like super quick. Like, I know everybody says that, but like literally it passes by so fast to the point where it's like bro, I'm already in senior year. I remember when I started, I was like, high school's like, I hate high school. Like, now I don't want it to end because I'm gonna miss seeing everybody, even though I hate everybody. I've never watched a video on how people do this, so I'm gonna just go off based on like my experiences and like what I did wrong and what I needed to do. This is what I think. This is what I personally believe. Freshman year was actually a really good year for me. I did really good in my classes. Like, I was A's and B's. A lot of people tell you that freshman year doesn't matter, and maybe it doesn't seem that way. I feel like you should continue doing good in freshman year just to keep improving yourself. And don't fool around, obviously. Have fun, but don't have the kind of fun where it's like the bad fun. You get me? Academics still is important. Senior boys don't love you. I know literally every freshman like advice people say that, but like the senior boys, like, they genuinely don't. I feel like they're literally gonna leave. 99% of the time it won't last, so I don't think it's worth trying to get, because I know freshmen fall hard. I don't think it's worth trying to get your heart broken over a senior who doesn't really care. I feel like freshman year, maybe focus on yourself, focus on establishing your name in the school, because I know it's scary. Like, I know entering high school is scary, like especially not knowing what to expect and you're at the lowest of the lowest. Like, that's scary. So I feel like you should have a good, try to give yourself a good image, because if you get a bad image freshman year, that's gonna be your image for the rest of the year. Like, literally everybody will remember you as that. What else? Don't be rude to your teachers. That goes to all the years. Your friends are not always going to be your friends. I feel like freshman year you meet a lot of people and they're not always going to end up as your friends. I had so many friends in freshman year, let me tell you. I hung out with so many people, and now I'm left with only 2 of them. Like, I only hang out with like 2 or 3, like around there. Like, I don't have a lot of friends anymore because throughout the years you see that they're fake, and I wouldn't tell secrets to them, especially because you don't know them and you're starting off right now. Like, I think that's a big mistake, honestly. So I think you need to be careful with that. Be careful with your friends. Oh my god, I feel like this advice is really bad. I don't know, I feel like this is the advice that I in my head would use. Just do what you gotta do, don't bug nobody, and don't let nobody bug you. Like, I think that's pretty much it. Sophomore year, well, it's basically the same as freshman year. And I know sophomore is like, I'm a sophomore. I feel like sophomores and freshmen have a lot of classes together, so be nice to the freshmen. I know you think you've grown or whatever, but yeah, I think sophomore year and freshman year are pretty much the same thing. Don't be rude to your teachers. Get your work done. Get what you have to do done, because academics is actually really important, and you don't want to fall back and then it gets too late to catch up. Like, that's one of the hardest things that I learned, that it's hard to catch yourself back up once you've already hit like the bottom. So I feel like you should keep it, you should maintain it. I know it's stressful, but you just have to work through it, you know. I feel like I'm kind of boring, but this is very serious advice. It's very serious. Just kidding. Junior year was probably my hardest year. This year kind of damaged my GPA, and that's literally all my fault because I let myself fall down. That's why I'm telling you, my biggest advice is don't let yourself fall down. It's gonna be super hard to pick yourself up. Like, if I would have just done my work when it needed to be done, like, I could have been doing so good, but I was just very lazy and I let myself go because I was like, oh, like whatever, it's just school, like I've done so good before. Like, no, junior year is your most important year. You take your SATs, you take so many junior year is very stressful. You take a lot of tests, online tests, you do the pre-SATs. I think you do those in sophomore year too, but you do them again in junior year. You take your real SATs. And well, I didn't talk about this, let me talk about this real quick. AP classes, those count as college credit, I believe. AP classes really messed me up junior year. I didn't take any sophomore, or did I take? No, I didn't take any sophomore or freshman year. But junior year, I was like, let me be smart. No, literally that messed me up so bad. Like, take your AP classes, but if you know that you can do it, like that, those classes take a lot of dedication. Oh my god, do you guys hear that dog barking? Oh, AP classes, like those take a lot of dedication and hard work, and if you're willing and you know you will put in that hard work, I say do it. I thought I was, and I got very lazy. I was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna do this, like F these AP classes. And I did very bad in them, which is not good. It's not good. I did very bad in them and tried to catch myself up. I was doing everything I could possible, and it still wasn't enough. So that's why I'm saying my biggest advice is do not let yourself fall down. Don't let yourself fall down. Also, study. You need to study. I don't want to go to a big university, so I don't need to do good. That's false. You do need to do good no matter what. You don't want to be that kid who just doesn't care about school. And so get yourself involved in clubs, like obviously have fun, participate, go to winter form. I didn't go to none of my winter formals freshman, junior, sophomore year. Why did I say that backwards? Like all those years, because I was like, I'll just save it till senior year, but I feel like they could have been enjoyable. I just think my school is really lame. That's why I didn't want to do it. So that's why I didn't, but maybe your school's different. All right, I know the position's kind of different. It's because my camera like ran out of storage, so I had to like get more storage. So I'm sorry for that. But where was I know this video is like everywhere. I'm sorry. It's just like stuff is, I didn't like plan this out. It's just like stuff is coming into my head. So freshmen, this goes for everybody. Be organized. You don't want to lose all your papers, literally meet, like, and then it's hard to find, and like you have to turn in your assignments. And also, like, don't lag on doing your homework, because homework does actually count, and like bringing up your grade and stuff, and like it could bring you down like a lot. I know a lot of teachers do it. In my school they do it by percentages, so it'll be like 15% homework and like 30% test, like stuff like that. So it could help you or it can bring you down, so make sure you do it. Don't get yourself into drama. Like, this goes for every year. Drama's not cute. Like, I've been involved in so much drama. Like, my name spread around. It's not cute. Then people like think of you. I mean, you shouldn't care what people think of you, but you don't want people getting the wrong idea either, and it's just not worth it. Like, especially freshmen, I feel like they like to get themselves into more drama, and I feel like everything's so drama to them, like, so like it's new to them, you know. So everything's like, because I know middle school was kind of feisty. Middle school's always had beef. Freshmen, don't be those. Like, don't be those type of girls or boys to get themselves into beef. And if you're a boy watching this, be respectful to the ladies. That's it. Be respectful. You know, it's not, school is not all about girls and boys and wanting to date. School is also, literally, school is about school, academics. Like, yes, have your fun, have your friends, have your girls, have your boys. That's not the most important thing right now, because you're still in high school. You're still gonna meet so many people, you know. And if you know that the thing is not working with the person, like, you're just gonna know. Like, high school boys are a different type of species. You can tell the difference between something real and something fake. So always keep your eye out for that. Every year, that occurs to every year. I'm back with more advice. This video is all over the place, but trust me, it has advice in it. So I asked you guys on Instagram what, that's literally not gonna focus, but what you guys wanted advice on. So I'm gonna deliver on that, because I was just speaking blabber. I was just speaking of what's on my mind, but I want to give you guys what you want. So classes and periods. So for incoming freshmen, your periods, well, this is how my period went. We have advisory, so that's like kind of like your home period. My advisory, I only had it on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at the beginning. A lot of schools have it at the end. Like, I don't know, it's just different for everybody, but that's like your home period. That's where you could do homework, you know. That's usually what it's for, like homework and stuff, and like to chill. That's what I would do. I would just chill. And you have first period. Well, this is how my high school is. I don't know if this is for everybody. I have 6 periods, including advisory. That's 7. But usually I have block schedule. So Wednesdays I would have 1, 3, 5, and then Tuesdays 2, 4, like Thursdays 2, 4, 6, like stuff like that. Oh no, I'm lying. Tuesdays 2, 4, 6, Wednesdays 1, 3, 5, like that. And then Mondays I had all my classes. Yeah, I think so. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I was in school, which is like a month ago. But that's how it is for periods. So basically you're in your period for a certain amount of time. The bell rings. You have, for me, when it's like my all periods, we have like 5 minutes to get to the other class. But when it's home, like block schedule, we have advisory, then first period, and then we have nutrition. That's like your break. And then you would get to class. You have 5 minutes. We have our third period, and that's after third period is lunch. We have 5 minutes to get to class once lunch is finished, and then 6th period, and then school ends. So that's how basically the periods go. That's for me anyways. I know a lot of schools have it different. How to tell the real from the fake. Honestly, that's kind of hard because there's a lot of snakes around here that you won't be able to tell. Like, they'll be so nice to you, but sometimes it's just like little red flags. Outfits. Oh, okay, let's talk about high school outfits. I was very out there with my outfits. Like, I didn't care. I would barely get dress coded, but I know a lot of schools have dress codes, so I feel like you should wear whatever you want. Be who you want to be. Like, that's it. Express your style in your own sense, because that's who you are. But you don't want to look too like ho-ish, you know, because then there's that, oh, she dresses like a hoe. Like, you're gonna get those type of rumors, and it's not like bad, you know. I already talked about the drama. I mean, it's always gonna happen. I feel like you're always, I mean, not always, but it's most likely that you're gonna get in drama. So I feel like you shouldn't bite into it. I feel you should leave it alone. Just explain your side of the story. If it comes to you, then try to push it away as much as possible, but don't go looking for it. How to stay on your grind. That's kind of hard because I let myself go, but I feel like you need to, I think this is really good. Talking to yourself is really good, and I feel like you should have a list of what you need to do so you know what you're doing. I do to-do lists on my phone so I could just stay motivated. Sometimes, here's advice, you could put like your homework and what you need to do as your home screen so you won't forget. You can see that, because I know like people get agendas, but I don't ever look into my agenda. Like, I'll literally forget I have it. So I think putting your homework and what you need to get done for school, or even at home, on your to-do list, like on your, as your wall screen. How haven't I talked about this? Bullies, like being bullied. I was bullied, man. Not high school. I think to deal with being bullied is to be the bigger person, honestly, because if you fight back into it, like, yes, show your power, like stand up for yourself, but don't be mean about it. Don't like call them out on their what's wrong with them, you know, because then that just makes you the bully too. So I feel like you need to boss up, and this is where it comes from. You need to boss up and be like, you know what, they're just insecure about themselves. I'm not gonna let it get to me, and just be like, whatever, like, don't put it on you. What they're taking out on you is what they feel about themselves. Like, that's honestly what I believe. Stress, don't stress yourself out. It's very stressing. High school is very stressing. Freshman year is not hard. Like, I feel like freshman and sophomore year were probably my easiest years. It's not worth stressing. Like, do what you gotta do. If you don't leave it for last minute, if you do it and you pay attention, I feel like you shouldn't be stressed. Maybe a little bit, you're gonna get a little bit stressed, but if you do what you have to do and you're paying attention to what they're teaching you, I feel like you should be good. Somebody asked for, what if you have no classes with your friends? Make new friends. Freshman year is all about making new friends. I know I said like a lot of people will be fake, but just don't get too close. Like, you can have friends, but just don't make them like super close friends. Like, oh, this is my friend in math class, you know what I mean? Like, it could be those type of friends. It doesn't have to be the friends that are gonna be with you for a lifetime. Just be nice, be communicative. Is that a word? I don't know. Communicate with people and just make new friends so you won't be alone. Like, literally me, and then they'll help you and you help them. Like I said, just try new things, be different. High school is all about change, it's all about opportunities. So I think you should get out of your comfort zone and do a little bit more. Talk to new people, talk to people you didn't think you'd talk to. Like, a lot of people were always like, you look so mean, but I'm actually really, I think I'm really nice, and they said I'm really nice. I know people were always scared to talk to me, but at the end of the day, they ended up talking to me. We ended up becoming really good friends. So I feel like you should just open up, try new things with people, you know. How to remember things in math lessons, take notes, like, honestly, or because like, this is the bad thing I did. I took pictures and I never like looked back on them, so that was the bad thing. I think that taking notes is going to be your best option. Writing it down, I feel like, helps me remember it more, and I feel more organized, and I'll look back into, okay, like this. So maybe write it down in your notes so you have it in your notebook and you can reread it, because if you have it in your phone, I feel like you won't look back on it, because that was literally me. Like, let me see if I can find screenshots. Like, this is all like stuff I should have like remembered, and I didn't. I think that's all. I don't know if this was a bad video, if this is bad advice, but this is what I feel like would be helpful in high school. Just my number one, don't let yourself fall down. I know it's gonna be hard, but you can't let yourself get down. Talk to yourself and everything will be okay, you know. Just tell yourself, like, you got this, you're doing it. Like, just keep pushing. Photo math is really good, Quizlet is really good. Sorry, that's it for today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was more of a serious video. Was it serious? I don't know. I feel like I was just more calm and more relaxed, and I just want to talk to you guys and give you guys my advice, because I know a lot of my viewers are like going into high school or are in high school and are dealing with a lot of these things. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment what day you guys go back to school, or if you guys are already in school. I'll see you guys in my next video, and follow me on Instagram at dessxmx, and I love you guys so much. Bye.